Since in my video yesterday, my two-part extravaganza, my self-indulgent two-part extravaganza where I totally let it all hang out, and just talked about my life and all that. Since I did that yesterday, I'm going to follow up today with something that's not so introspective, not so self-indulgent, but still is kind of an embarrassing topic for many. But it's one that I really have some earnest questions about, and I wanted to raise them here. Now, I've heard a lot about the NoFap lifestyle, the idea of living in a manner consonant with NoFap, which just means you never masturbate. I've almost always heard this exclusively discussed with regard to men, and this is something that you'll see young men, mostly young men, some I guess slightly older men, just swearing by, talking about the wonders that it's done for them, and so forth. And I wanted to ask just how in effect this works physiologically, psychologically. And I don't need a lecture from anyone. I just need a sort of explanation, or I'm asking for one, because it's hard for me to understand this entire notion. Now, of course, let me at first say, I don't think masturbation is a good thing to do. It's a sin. It's an instance of sex outside of the bounds of matrimony and wedlock, which is where sex belongs. And so of course it's not something that I'm not going to say NoFap, thumbs down, fap all you want, fap fap to your heart's content, or anything like that. But here's what I don't understand about it. The physiological nature of things, if you're a man, is that you have semen that builds up in the testes. Sorry for the kind of gross anatomy lesson here, but there you go. Gross anatomy. So when you do NoFap, then what happens? The buildup gets greater and greater and greater, and as you know, the effect of that is not that you stop thinking about sex, but that you think more about it, because there's more urgency, because there's more, just literally more pent-up sexual tension, crying out to be relieved. So that's the reality of male physiology. Now, it would seem like if what you are recommending is the celibate kind of lifestyle, then which it seems like what a lot of people who are in favor of NoFap, who believe in NoFap, they believe that it's there to support or buttress their celibate lifestyle. I'm not sure what it does to help you become celibate. If the effect of it is that you're thinking more and more about sex, then I don't think it really has that effect. Now, what I also hear people say is that it gives you more energy when you expend that energy through masturbation. Then that gets wasted, and you're not energetic anymore. But if you don't do it, you're more infused with energy, and you more feel like just taking on the world, and you get these powers that you never thought you had before. This is the way I hear some men talk about it. Is that really true? Does that really happen? It doesn't seem to me that it would. It seems to me that it would only have the effect of making you hornier more often, which isn't a great way to be if you want to focus on your, what a lot of the manosphere people, a lot of the MGTOW people, they want to be on. They talk about being on their purpose, and not just being all wrapped up in the notion of getting sex, chasing women, and so forth. Aren't you more apt to chase women if you refrain? Now again, I'm not saying don't refrain. So I'm really walking a tightrope here, because I do believe that it is sinful, and as I've explained in a prior video, it's something that I have to confess myself, because I believe in the tenets of the faith that I have embraced. So if you can not do it and be okay not doing it, that's great. You refrain from committing the sin. The problem is, I guess, if you aren't married, if you don't have or you don't have access to another human being, then that sexual buildup would seem to be more of a hindrance to being on your purpose, would seem to be more of a hindrance to living a celibate, drama-free lifestyle. It would seem to be something that would push you more towards wanting to chase women. So this is what I don't get. I don't understand about NoFap. Now, at the same time, I know that degenerate type of people hate NoFap, and they think that it's racist. They think it's part of the alt-right to be pro NoFap. So anything that makes the degenerates get angry has got to have some redeeming characteristics. So so I'm not hating on NoFap. I'm just asking these questions because I honestly don't get it. I don't get it. Somebody enlighten me. Thank you. My name's Eddie Nowicki. You can check out my work at altrightnovelist.com.